Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to install a lower ball joint on your 95 Accord. So first thing you want to do is unstake your axle bolt and then break that loose. And then take the cotter pin and the bolt off of your tie rod end. And don't take the bolt all the way off because you'll see later. So do the same thing for your upper control arm. Now break the joint loose. So you want to have the bolts on so you don't mess up your threads. Okay, now take off the cotter pin and the lower control arm bolt. Alright, now what you want to do is fully load your suspension. Okay, and then take your 1/2" drive socket wrench and put it in that space. And this is how we're going to break this joint loose. So drop the jack really quick and it'll break the bolt loose, the joint loose. And then you're able to take the whole knuckle out, so take that out. If I have another tutorial on how to take the brake pads and the caliper out, so I'll put a link on the top. And then take out these 4 bolts to take the rotor and the bearing out for the Accord. If you don't have an Accord, you can probably just take the rotor off. So then bang that loose to take it out. And then take your 1-inch diameter pipe and bang the lower ball joint loose. And take your round sided ball peen hammer and put the new ball joint in. What you want to do is seat it first, so bang it everywhere really lightly, and then go full power and hit it as hard as you can. It took us about 20 minutes to get each one in, so if you have like an air hammer, it'd be a lot easier. Okay, and then so you're just going to do the reverse order. So put the rotor back on, and then put the knuckle back in. So put the lower ball joint back in, upper ball joint, and the tie rod end, plus the axle, and put all those back in. Alright, and then put your lower ball joint bolt back on, and then put the cotter pin back in. And the same thing with the upper ball joint. Sorry, there's no cotter pin on the lower ball joint, just the upper ball joint and the tie rod end. So put that bolt on and the cotter pin, and then same thing on the outer tie rod. So bolt in and cotter pin back in, and then just put the axle bolt back on, and then you are good to go. So I hope this helped you.